All right. This is the real take, the final take. This is an interesting video I'm doing, different than what I normally do because everyone's gonna be going on road trips. We're going on a road trip, so I wanna show you how we save money and how I plan for food for 5 of us. Because if you stop and get fast food, even if it's fast food, even if aside from the fact that it's fast food, like aside from the ethical reasons or whatever, moral reasons of fast food, even if you only do it once in a while and you stop and get, it's like 40 bucks for a family of 5. Like it's not cheap. Like it used to be cheap. And if anyone has any cheap ideas, like, I don't know, eat off the dollar menu. Do they have dollar menus anymore? I don't even know. Then put them in the comments so we can all take a look at them. But this is what I'm doing. Is this the healthiest way to do it? It's kind of healthy. It's healthier than stopping and getting fast food. So I'm gonna show you what we're doing and what our secrets are. The first is instead of using, like sometimes I use these gallon bags here, right? Full of like, that's a snack. But you could also use, if you don't want the food to get squished, these are just the storage bin for $1 from Home Depot, which you can get them at the dollar store too, I'm sure. But they're bigger. They're just the regular, you know, those storage bins, not super small ones, not super big ones that you can get. They're bigger than, just because those sandwich ones that have just like, that you fit a sandwich in and food or bento boxes, they're so tiny. Like, oh my gosh, it's adorable. But no one past a toddler can really utilize those and get full from those. So the big thing is so I'm using this so that nothing gets squished, okay? These are like the 58 quart, the 55 liter gallon things, right? So that's what I'm using. And obviously North America, you can get them anywhere. And I'm using them because I don't want the food to be squished. The thing is with these, and we could just lift them out and bring them in the hotel because we're staying overnight, is that you have to have a meal plan for them. Otherwise you're gonna get screwed. And then you're gonna get overwhelmed when it's like, oh, it's lunchtime. You gotta dig through and figure out what it is. So I wrote a meal plan down. I'm gonna share it with you because it's pretty basic, pretty simple. But so we're doing, to save money, we're doing 3 meal times, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're not just gonna sit there and pig out all day, which I get is delightful on a car ride and you think would be a good plan. But oh my gosh, some of the people in the car, like my husband, can go through food so fast. Like I'll make breakfast and lunch and then it'll be gone like the first 20 minutes. It's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do for the rest of the meals, right? So I have a snack bag for each. So we're gonna eat breakfast here. We'll probably have peanut butter and jelly just for ease, just for simple, ease, and fast. I'm gonna have peanut butter and jelly. And what we're gonna serve, then I'm gonna give them a big gallon bag with snacks. So everyone gets a gallon bag with snacks at approximately a few hours later. Right, so it's even got some Play-Doh in there. It's got, you know, just dollar store stuff. I got one of these push pops just because I thought, I don't like to give candy, but I thought, you know, maybe they can suck on it because it's a double-edged sword. You don't get candy, so it makes a road trip special, but then you're shooting them up with sugar and you're like, sit still, be quiet. But here we go. So pretzels, that, and then they're gonna have water with them. I do have a special drink. It's called apple juice that they can have, that I have written it down. So let's go into the big bin. So for breakfast, I wanna show you what we're gonna do for breakfast the day after the hotel. First of all, I have bowls for breakfast, which you could bring your own bowls, of course. I mean, so I get it. This isn't the best for the environment. I get it. It's a lot of things, but look at this. This for $1, you can get it at Walmart, the Great Value brand. And I think they have regular milk too. They have all different types, but it's just in a Tetra Pak, so it doesn't need to be cold. And then I'm gonna pull that out for breakfast with a box of whatever cereal was on sale that's not too sugary. So I chose Life because they all love it. And so it's one cereal besides Cheerios that they all love and eat. Okay, so what we got in here. So what we're essentially doing is I make croissant sandwiches. So we have croissant sandwiches is going to be lunch with a yogurt because we don't usually have, I don't like serving too much dairy, I just don't. But we're having nuts with that, so everyone gets a nut pack. And then my one youngest and me, he gets this small vegetable bag and I'm gonna get this giant vegetable bag. So because of these, I have some of those ice packs I'm gonna put in. And then everyone gets a grape. I don't know where my giant vegetable pack is. Oh, it's right here. No, that's not it. Anyway, I have a giant bag. Oh, right here. So I have a giant bag of vegetables because I love vegetables. Me and the youngest, we adore vegetables, like we do. So, and then I got a big bag of grapes for everybody. So that's like lunch, okay? Now I also filled it with extra snacks because I have the world's pickiest eater, which I've done videos on how I deal with that. But that's why for lunch, I've served a bunch of things. And as long as everyone eats a decent amount, then we can have dessert that was on sale, these little donut weird things. So I get it. It's not that healthy, but whatever. It's just up to you. Like I have muffins as well. So for dinner, we can do an apple juice. You can have a little fruit cup, or an applesauce cup, and then we each have some soup. I love pea soup, so that's mine. I mean, I'm not gonna eat the whole can, but my husband loves beans, and so I got beans, and I got, I think alphagettis is what they're called, so it does have some dairy in it, so if you're don't eat dairy. So I don't know if that's gonna go over well, is what I'm saying with the youngest. So I did bring a container of backup chips for the baby, call him a baby, but we also have carrot muffins that we're bringing. So that's gonna be our dinner. And then we have an afternoon snack. I don't even know what I'm doing for that. We will see, but I will throw something at them. We'll probably go through this food faster than I think, but at least if I get one day down and maybe a breakfast out of it, then I'll feel content like I did okay and I did my part. I did what I could. So it's not a perfect system, all right? Not a perfect system, which reminds me, maybe I'll have to figure out a secondary snack. But I always bring hand wipes when anytime we're traveling, just because it's just so easy. Baby wipes to wipe our hands, wash our hands, something spills, someone's complaining about something. And I have a giant garbage bag in here for when we leave a hotel, because trust me, we always need it. But that reminds me, what am I going to do? What do I have in there for a secondary snack? Oh shoot, I have to do some more playing. But essentially that is it. That is going to last us day 1, and hopefully it should last us day 2 as well. For that, so that we only have to stop maybe one meal out, because it's a 2-day trip. It's a 2-day trip. So there you go. I hope that gives you some ideas of things you could do on your road trips as well. Okay, well, I hope you have a good day, and we'll talk to you later as I go make a second snack for tomorrow afternoon. All right, bye-bye.
Please like to subscribe.
Yes.
And hit the bell for notifications.